Obviously, when you come to look to get a loan from Microfinance Ireland, you will give us a business plan. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, obviously you're optimistic, you're upbeat, and that's kind of what we want you to be. But when we get a business plan, we'd like it to be a little bit more realistic sometimes. For example, I had one recently where the guy turned 50,000 last year, and next year he's projecting to turn 200,000. Like, we would have a credibility issue with that. He's going to increase fourfold, and he's going to make a big profit. I'd probably be happier if he said we're going to turn 80 grand and we might break even. It just seems more realistic. So sometimes you need to sort of curb your enthusiasm. So turnover is an important one for me, that you're projecting realistically into the future. The other key is the market. Is there a market for what you're doing? Have you done some research on it? I had one recently where this lady was opening a cafe, and she had spent the previous month doing footfall counts outside the other 3 or 4 cafes that were in the town. She employed some Leaving Cert students to do this for her. It was very cheap. So she was able to show some good research that this is how many people go into cafes in our town every week. Now, that didn't mean they were going to necessarily go into her cafe, but she had a feel for what the size of the business was, and I thought it was really good research. And she was able to take that and apply it to her business plan, and it gave it a good real feel. The other thing is the marketing plan. So many marketing plans we get are generic. We're going to use social media, blah blah blah. Try and be a bit more specific. Marketing can be expensive, and sometimes you can get it wrong. We had a case where a lady was running a creche, and numbers weren't what they wanted them to be. And she did a bit of newspaper advertising. She set up a fancy website, and it wasn't really working for her. And instead, and again, she employed some Leaving Cert students. She distributed 2,000 leaflets to local houses, flyers, which were very cheap, and she actually got a lot more business from that than from the expensive investment in advertising. So the marketing mix is important. How are we going to spend your money, and make sure that you do that right. Be aware of your competitors. If you're going into a business where there are other people already, they are going to react. They're going to want to slow you down. So make sure you understand your competitors and that you're satisfied that there is a niche for you in the marketplace. The other thing is, a lot of people come along and say we have a unique product. We've got the best chutney ever. We're opening the best gymnasium ever. Fair enough, maybe you have the best, but my experience is that you may not actually have the best, but that's not really important. What's important is that whatever you are doing, that you get people to know about it, that you go after that segment of the market, that you price it properly. And it's very difficult to have a USP, unique selling point. But what really matters is that you work hard at promoting your business. I'll be honest with you, most people end up working 80 to 100 hours a week when they set up a new business, and I think you need to be ready for that. And most people are actually, they know what's involved. So it's not about being the best at something, it's about being able to sell what you have and to find the market for that. So I think your business plan needs to reflect kind of the realities of reasonable level of turnover, a proper marketing mix, an understanding of the market that you have, and an ability to get your share of that market.